Third time lucky. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now buzzing with far too much coffee. Okay, so it turns out that was too much coffee. So I've already filmed, I filmed the whole video once, but upon rewatching, I was just a bit hyperactive and it didn't make very much sense. So here's attempt 2. Okay, firstly, here's a little clip of what I've been working on recently, which is like a 4-ball trick, which is a little bit similar to the 3-ball trick, which the video is about today. Okay, so today I will be teaching you some variations on a trick called 3-ball tennis. This is what it looks like. Okay, so firstly, learning this trick, it's probably best that you already know how to juggle 3-ball cascade and are quite comfortable kind of playing around with the 3-ball cascade. So kind of like doing 2-ball throws and stuff like that. And also therefore you can do 2-ball juggling in both hands. If you know this, you should be able to learn the 3-ball tennis quite comfortably. The basic idea about 3-ball tennis is that you have 2 balls go up and down, and you try and keep them going in the same place every time, and to the same as close to the same height as you can. And then the third ball kind of goes between the 2 balls, so it goes in and out and round about in different ways. Okay, so to start off learning the 3-ball tennis, the best way to start is just practicing getting your 2 balls, throwing them up so they come up to about the same height, just above your head maybe, and very consistent. Once you've got that comfortable, the idea is to learn, there's lots of different variations of this, so the best way to do it is just to learn as many as you want to or as many as you can, and then add them all together if you want to, or you can just do them one at a time. So I'm just going to be teaching you one at a time, and then you can add them all together however you want. So the first one is just me throwing 2 up on the outside and the third ball through the middle. Practice throwing the 2 balls up and catching the third one, and when you're ready, add in an extra throw. And you can keep going. Next, 1 ball around the outside. This is a little bit more tricky. That's the way to start. When you're comfortable with that, add an extra throw. And then another one. And keep going. Okay, the next trick is a little, I find this one particularly hard, but I find this relatively hard compared to the other ones. This time I'm going to throw the 2 balls up on the outside, and the third one's going to come around the outside, but then into the middle. Again, the way to learn it is just to do 1 throw. Then, when you're ready, another one. And when you're ready, another one. Until you can do it comfortably. Next throw to learn is just doing a 2-ball throw on one hand. So you can just do. This is easy to link by doing the first throw we learnt, this one. So we can do a 2-ball throw. Then go into the other one to get a 2-ball throw on the other side. The next one is to learn just throwing one up in the middle. This trick is actually a trick in itself called columns. It's very easy to get to from your 3-ball tennis. You just practice throwing 2 balls up and 1 ball in the middle. To make it look good, you want to get the middle ball going as close to directly in between the other 2 balls as you can. But it's often easier just to use one hand to throw the middle ball. You can easily go into this from your tennis. So now you've got plenty of tricks. There are always more you can learn if you want, and I'm sure you can make them up on your own. One being a 2-ball throw, but an outside 2-ball throw. So if you're comfortable doing all of these, then you should be quite capable of adding in extra throws as you feel. Okay, so one of the tricky things I find with a trick like this is that because there's so many different variations, I often just go into it not really knowing what I'm going to do. So if you want to get it so it's a smooth routine, what's probably a good idea is to come up with a set rotation. So maybe you do one over the top, one through the middle, one 2-ball throw, back through the middle, and then like a column or something. So that would be like one over the top, one through the middle, back through the middle, 2-ball throw, and then a column into columns. And then stick to it and always do it that way, or at least have that way as one way you do it. And that way you won't end up doing something which I often do, which is like I'm kind of forgetting where I'm going. Okay, so next is going into your 3-ball tennis from the 3-ball cascade. The cascade, very easy to go into tennis. The way to do this is cascade and then throw one high, and then just treat it as if you're going into columns or another part of the 3-ball tennis. Something like that. You can also come out of 3-ball tennis quite easily and go back into your cascade. Okay, so hopefully you've learnt something from this video. If you do, please leave a comment. I'll get very excited. And there we go. I'll see you next week.